I will explain in detail what cryptocurrency is, how it's formed, how it's come to change the whole way of transacting with money, and how it's basically disrupted the whole system. Welcome back to another episode of Inspired to Transform. My name is Whitney Akinyi. If you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button. Money, like anything else, has gone through a journey. We started off working and transacting with barter trade. We moved to cowrie shells. We moved to precious metals. And now we are at fiat currency, which is basically the paper money that we have at the moment. The cash, the cash. I don't have cash on me right now. Broke bitches in the house. But you get the point. So we moved from fiat currency to cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrencies are basically digital currencies. So the main difference between the cryptocurrency and the fiat currency is one: cryptocurrency is decentralized. There is no centralized system that governs cryptocurrency. There is no CBK for cryptocurrency. There is no government that backs cryptocurrency. It's basically the money for the people. That's what it is. And that's why you find that there's so many people who are transacting with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin in the dark web, the black market, and whatever, all these scrupulous dealings. It's perfectly understandable because there's no regulation behind this thing called cryptocurrency. If the government is trying to support the economy, they basically try and print out new money and keep it like, I don't know what the government does, but it be doing a lot of. Second difference is the fact that fiat currency is not limited in supply, whereas cryptocurrency is. There can only be 21 million Bitcoin. When it comes to Ethereum, there can only be about 90 million or so Ethereum. But when it comes to fiat currency, there is no limitation, and that's why the value of fiat currency stands at where it is at the moment. Because if the economy is under recession, or if there's a problem with the economy, the government simply injects money into the economy, and that's how we survive. The third difference with cryptocurrency, you can transact with any amount of money. Like, there will be no one coming at your doorstep asking you, why have you sent 20 million USD worth of Bitcoin to this account? There will be no one following you and no one at your back. It's basically you, the sender, and the other person is the receiver, and vice versa. That's basically how it works. And this has also affected the transaction fees because we've cut out so many middlemen, and we literally pay a minimal amount of fees for transactions. I want to dive deeper into cryptocurrencies, and I'll start with the Bitcoin, which is the mother of them all. So Bitcoin was founded in late 2008, early 2009, and it was mainly transacted by gamers. You know how you play a game and you get rewards? So the main rewards were Bitcoin. So guys who are gamers during that era had a lot of Bitcoin, but at the same time lost a lot of Bitcoin because they did not see the value that Bitcoin had at the moment. I know you're probably wondering how you can get your hands on this thing called Bitcoin, how it gets into circulation, and how people are able to make so much money from it. So worry not, I'm here for you, I got you, and I'm going to walk you through the whole step, the whole journey from its creation to how it gets into our individual wallet. So stick around. So Bitcoins are brought into circulation through something called Bitcoin mining. We can talk of it being the minting and the production of money. But in this case, it's all done using computers. Yes, that is why it's called a digital currency, because it's all done using computers. So initially, Bitcoin were mined using regular computers. But as of now, as the demand gets higher and the supply decreases, then stronger and better machines and equipment need to be used. So that's the basic evolution. So Bitcoin mining is basically the verification of these transactions that are posted on the blockchain ledger. So Bitcoin miners basically verify these transactions and are rewarded for that verification. Okay, they're rewarded for their hard work. They're rewarded for their time and effort that they've spent verifying these transactions. And the rewards are given after every 10 minutes. Okay, so you're rewarded a block of Bitcoin. And one block initially in 2008 had 50 Bitcoin. Okay, so after every 4 years, to counter the supply, number of Bitcoins per block that are released every 10 minutes has been reducing after every 4 years. Okay, so from 2008 to 2012, the block contained 50 Bitcoin. From 2012 to 2016, the block contained 25 Bitcoin. From 2016 to 2020, the block contained 12.5. It's currently 6.25 Bitcoin for every block. It's not easy to get this reward, because to get the reward, your computer has got to solve an equation. Like, the whole process of verification of the transactions is basically your computer trying to solve an algorithm. And as the years go by, the algorithm gets harder and harder, and you need more powerful equipment to solve those equations. So let me walk you through what happens when a miner solves these equations. So basically, once I've solved an equation, I'm rewarded one block of Bitcoin. And that block, as of the moment, is at 6.25, like we've just mentioned. So that is the reward to me. So that 6.25 Bitcoin is mine as a miner. And how it will get into circulation is, I'll be like, okay, I want to cash out this percentage. I want to keep this amount, da. So if, for example, I want to make a purchase using my Bitcoin, because there are so many platforms that accept Bitcoin as a method of payment. So I'll be like, okay, I'll be paying for this particular product using my Bitcoin. You make a subscription to that. So that fraction of Bitcoin moves into circulation through you to that particular entity. Okay, that's for one. The second thing is, you can decide, I want to cash out a particular percentage. So I'm going to sell, let's say, 1 Bitcoin to person X. So you have moved your Bitcoin into that person's wallet. So that person will then do the same, and then the ripple effect will be created. So that is how, in simpler words, the cryptocurrency is disseminated from the miner who has received the block reward to us. To answer a few of your frequently asked questions, no, you do not join Bitcoin. You absolutely do not join Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not something that you join, because it's like saying you're joining the Kenyan currency or you're joining the dollar. No. And you know, the most thing that affects us as investors and as common people is the fact that we don't have enough knowledge. So please take advantage of this video, conduct further research if you may please, and just get to understand more what this thing called cryptocurrency is. I would advise that the first wallet that you create for yourself to deal with crypto is the blockchain wallet. So once you get into the blockchain system, you have an option of downloading a blockchain wallet and simply create an account, put a password, and I'd advise you, there's a password that they give you, write that password down, because if anything happens, you will be able to access your money using that password. It's a very long password, like it's over 12 characters. So you need to write it down and keep it somewhere safe, because that's like your emergency account. Okay? The next thing you should do is link your account to Google Authenticator. There are different types of Google Authenticators. So this basically acts as a security system to your wallet. Okay, it's like another padlock, you understand, to your wallet, because Since all of this is digital, there's so many things that could go wrong. You could get hacked. Someone could easily guess your password and get all your money. And you know it's decentralized, meaning if anything happens to your crypto, it's just you and your pain, because there's no cop who's gonna come and follow up on that, because there's no systems backing all of this up. That's like the biggest downside of all this. So you need to be extremely careful when transacting with crypto. Ensure that the person you are transacting with is legit, because there's some people you can send money to, they don't send the crypto, and you can't do nothing, guys. Like legit, like unless you reverse the money, like that's the most you can do. Crypto's growth is insane in the financial markets. Like it is insane. It can even give you over 1,000% return. So don't sleep on that. I just want you to look at it in this perspective. 4 years ago, one Bitcoin was about $400. As we speak, one Bitcoin is $10,000. What else can give you that insane and outrageous growth? So just take advantage of it. It won't hurt to learn. It won't hurt to invest. You may lose your money because you still don't understand when to put in the money, when to buy, when to sell. It just works in the same way stocks and shares work. So yeah, I really hope this video has helped, and stay tuned for more. Please do subscribe if you have not. Like, share, leave a comment, and share this with your friends and family. I'm sure there's someone out there who really needs this knowledge. So thank you once again, and bye. I want to type div. So I'm going to type. I can't. So I want to type diva. What the hell? Why am I divaing?